welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow-raising, the bearded toyaholic. I am the Mad Montreal Man, and this is, of course, nearing the end of Season 4 here on the Peg, and it wouldn't be near the end of the season, or possibly end of the season, unless we did a Batman episode. What a shock. But I told you guys last week, we got two Batmans for you. The Flashpoint Accent Edition Batman, and, Failsafe. I've also got something else, but that's a little bonus, even though I gave you a hint in the opening, like, hashtags, whatever, but still. We'll get to it in a bit, okay? But what do you say we start off with the Flashpoint? Because you know I love taking these limited 5,700 units and driving those mint and package people crazy, because it's kind of fun. You take something out of a package that's supposed to be limited, which I know, Mr. McFarlane, I know Todd, they are limited. I do know, especially when it comes to this guy, because a lot of people have a hard time even finding him. That's why you did the 2-pack, and a lot of people bought the 2-pack, including myself, even though I did manage to track down one originally, yada, yada, yada. And before I'm able to put something up, or you ask, no, I'm not going to do a side-by-side comparison of him and the regular Flashpoint Batman. Two reasons. One, everybody else does that, and number two, I am currently redoing my shelving in the studio, so I kind of can't get to them right now. That's why I'm taking a break when Season 4 is over. But enough talking about what's going on here in the studio. What do you say I get my friend, your friend, the enemy of all mint and package, he who is the steel blade of justice, Dr. Steel. Oh, he just can't wait to start cutting open the plastic. Woo, here we go, here we go. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh! So, tell me while I finish ripping this out of the package here, have you seen all the stuff McFarlane's got coming out, apparently winter of 2025? Or in this case, most likely January of 2026. I mean, Vigilante, Blackhawk, Black Canary, Rocket Red, Ice. We're slowly getting that Justice League International and some other really cool characters. But now that I've got this wonderful wrapping plastic off, what do you say we starting doing this? Top, oh, it's a top, top or bottom? Oh, it's coming out the top this time. Red guns. Ew. Oh, red and gray. So not even red and black. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks cool. So I'm going to finish letting Dr. Scalpel cut all these little plastic things off. Throw in a close-up or two, of course. And then we'll be back to talk about the blood red Flashpoint Batman right after that. Alright, to begin with, of course, you have the card, the Flashpoint base. I would have preferred just saying Batman with the Flashpoint font, would have been cooler. But that's besides the point. Another cool card to add to the collection. And, of course, he's got that really cool Flashpoint base. And then we got the figure himself. Now, I will make one little observation. The artwork shows the guns being black, as you saw in the close-up. The guns, which do fit nicely in their holsters, are, of course, my big hands can't get the gun out now. Wow, I pushed it in too well. The guns, as you can tell, are red, but he does come with the guns. And in some ways, I'm happy the guns don't match the artwork on the back, because somehow black or gray guns would have been kind of like too plain. The fact that the guns are red is really cool. Now, this is basically the same Flashpoint Batman. If you got him, lucky you. I do like the color scheme, even though I would have preferred red and solid black than the gray. But that's besides the point. I only have two little complaints. One is the ankles. I just wish they would use better ankles this time. Like, that actually would actually continue the boot down to cover the ankle part would have been nicer. And also the face. I would have preferred more of a face tone to the face. I know it's supposed to be an accent one where it's looking at the costume. It's more like be like a statue in the Batcave, but still, it would have been really cool. All that said, though, I do like it. Somehow, red and the gray kind of works. I mean, it's not as good as black and solid gold, which I seem to have a thing for lately. But no, the black and gray would have been nice. But red and gray also works. It just... I mean, it's a cool Batman concept anyway, that Thomas Wayne becomes Batman, and who knows, it's... In some ways, you could think of this as an alternate version of that Flashpoint Batman as well. Either way, he's looking good on the shelf. So, and yes, editor, yes. Once I get the studio redone, there will be a video showing the new shelving and the new display stuff, how we set it up differently. You're going to have to wait till January for that, okay? It's going to take time. Why? Because I'm working 6 days a week just to pay rent and to keep buying these guys because I don't have a sponsor. I don't get free toys from manufacturers, okay? I buy these myself, so I starve to get this for you. But no, once it's all... Okay, editor, I know I don't do it for you, but I still work 6 days a week to keep this show going. So yeah, I need to take a break, finish the studio, and when everything's done, you will get a tour of the studio. Once it's done with the shelving that I'm going to set up, it's different shelving than what you've already seen in previous videos. It's going to give me a bit more playroom to show them, okay? That plus fact, I've already got some shelving down in the main floor that I've already done. So it's going to be kind of cool once it's all done. You have to wait till January, though. But there he is. If you're wondering, front of shelf, well, kind of yes, kind of no. So yes, front of shelf on a shelf. But currently right now, I don't have a shelf to put him on. So for now, he's going to have to wait on a shelf somewhere else. But eventually, when I do get this new shelving system set up, he'll most likely be a front of the shelf Batman. But let's move on, shall we? Let's keep going. Let's keep the show going. We don't want to keep you here too long. It is the holiday season, so let's just keep this wonderful show going. I just got to figure out where to put him down. Let's put him down over here. There we go. All right. Now this one, I don't think too many people even knew was coming out. I didn't know it was coming out. I just got lucky and I found them at EB Games. Failsafe. And I know last week when I said I didn't read the comic book of this guy, I didn't really see it. But I've done a little bit of research, and this is sort of like Failsafe's as he first appeared. Tall guy. But what do you say? We get my friend, your friend. You all know him. You all love him. The very sharp and dangerous Dr. Scalpel. And let's start taking Failsafe out. Oh, wait. I want to make sure that people who are mint and package people really see this. Cut. Oh, and another cut. And one more, just because we got all the tape to cut off. And yes, I do take my careful time because I don't want to damage the box, because I do keep the packaging, as you can tell. No editor, I'm not changing the sound wall unless it falls on me again. This sound wall is staying for now. Okay, what do you say I finish taking failsafe? Completely out, and we'll be back after this close-up.
In audio.
He comes with a card. You know he's going to come with a card. It's normal. He also comes with a very large base. Okay, this is one time I'm going to say, hey, McFarlane Toys, reuse much? Anyone who's ever bought the Booster Gold and Blue Beetle 2-pack knows fully well this is the same base for that. That's where you would have plugged in Skeets. A bit disappointed we didn't get something a bit more, I don't know, Batman cave looking like, or something a bit different than this reuse base, which honestly I'm not thrilled about. So this let me down. It's at first I thought, okay, it's a new base, and I realized, oh no, Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, 2-pack base. Yeah, disappointed in this. But let's keep on going anyway, shall we? Now, he does come with a gun. And, of course, the regular base. He is a tall guy. He's very tall. I do like the fact he's tall. I mean, he's got some nice details. Even though part of me keeps on looking at this going, where do I feel like I've seen parts of this guy before? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you recognize any of the parts. But, yeah, it does really... I mean, it is detail. I do like that. I don't regret getting them. I'm kind of happy I got them. I do wish that we would get something like this where you can take off this extra side piece, because I like that symmetry. Before my editor says anything, I'm a bit of a nut for symmetry. And I know I only have one shelf here. If I put another shelf here, I wouldn't be able to come in and out of the studio. But yeah, there he is. I'm really happy I got him. It's one of those ones that I would say front of the shelf, but he's so tall you have to keep him behind the shelf. And if you want a bit of a size comparison, Flashpoint Batman, so you can see he is a tall guy, which from what little I've managed to read online of the comic book, he's supposed to be a big, tall guy. Which makes me think I kind of want to see, alright, I did cut there because I had a major mental fart, a major blooper. What I was about to say is I kind of want to see the final version of Failsafe. For those of you who read that series with Amanda Waller, how she took everyone's superpowers away, which I can't remember what it was because I didn't read it, and before my editor says anything again, like I told him in the blooper you'll probably watch at the end, it's either comic books or action figures. I can't afford both anymore. So I haven't read that comic book, I just got highlights of it a little bit, but I did see what Failsafe looks like, sort of like near the end of that storyline. He looks kind of cool. Almost like a manga Batman. But yeah, he is a tall guy. I do like him. You want a bit of a size comparison? There you go. Kind of cool. I do like him. He would be front of the shelf. However, he's so tall, he's going to have to stand behind other people once this all is redone. But yeah, and the gun's interesting. But like I said before, there's something about this sculpt that makes me think I've seen a lot of these parts elsewhere. But I guess that's it for Failsafe for now. This would be really cool if the face lit up, if that would have been really cool. And I'm sure there's probably some company in Japan that's done that. But I'm going to put him down because I didn't feel good getting near the end of the season, only having 2 figures for this Batman show. So I went by EB Games, and I picked this up. I didn't pick it up when it first came out, nor did I pick up the regular version of this when it first came out, because I thought it was a statue. But it's not a statue. I've already taken off the plastic, because it got a little wet. I'm talking about the Batman Year 2 Black and White Accent Edition. Yes, when this first came out, this expensive figure, I thought, oh, it's a statue. I don't collect statues. But, well, to be honest with you, one of the nice things I like about EB Games, especially at Rito, they occasionally put stuff on sale. So, this guy was, rough calculation, 40% off. Which made him basically the price of a regular action figure. So I picked him up. So what do you say? We take him out of the box. Oh, psyched you out. But, yeah. Alright. I'm going to finish taking him out of the box. Probably have to do a close-up or 2 because this guy is big. And there is a statue version of him, sort of, and the action figure. Back right after the close-ups. Okay, so that was the first close-up. Of course, he does have a card, and I got a number below 1,300, so I'm kind of happy I got a low-number card. Don't get too many of those. The card is the statue itself. He does come with a very... Oh, God, look at the size of this cape. That's for when you want him to be an action figure, which you'll see in the next close-up. He also comes with a very large batarang. A left punching fist. A right sort of grabby hand. And of course, he has his 2 arms. The reason he has 2 arms, well, you saw in the close-up. Oh, by the way, the base is really cool. This is the statue form. This is solid, by the way. And there's no instructions on how to put the rod inside. You have to figure it out. But there is a rod that helps everything in place. This is really cool. It's a nice looking statue. However, I am not displaying a statue. I am going to display him as an action figure. So that's it for this close-up. It's time to take him out and display him as an action figure. And of course, I'll toss in a close-up of that right now. Close-up, that looks so good. The very large fabric cape. It's a shame it's not wired. Can you imagine if it was a wired cape? You wouldn't have needed the big giant plastic thing. But it is really a cool Batman, and the fact that you can pose the cape over him, you could toss it behind him. Let me just take this off. Oh, by the way, the base has more than one peg that you can put him on. I like that. Nice new base. Let's talk about the figure himself. The cape, well, it has to go on the back. It comes from underneath. It's the whole neck piece. There's 2 spots in the back that goes in. Yeah, I know his ear's a bit crooked, but I think that's just the way it was packaged. The details are there. I like the details. He's a bit stiff. I mean, he's a bit of a, you know, there's not much ab crunch there at all. But he just looks so good. I mean, I like them. I'm happy I got them. It's I'm happy I also didn't pay full price for them. My only problem is, of course, is the ankles. Bit of a problem with the ankles yet again. But anyone who knows McFarlane Toys, been collecting for a while, knows every now and then you get ankle problems. But overall, I'm happy I got them. This is a cool looking Batman. I love the cape. I mean, there's so much potential with the cape. I love it. It's just one of those things. Now, I will give you a heads up. Warm him up, and it's going to take more than usual 5 minutes to warm him up. To put the arms in, it is a struggle. I don't know if it's just the one I got, but to get those arms in there was a nightmare. I feel like I was going to break them several times, but I did manage to pull it off, got him in there nicely, and yeah, he's going to go on the shelf. Front of the shelf, especially with this base. I just love that beautiful freaking. It's a cool base. I love it. This is how you do a base. Way to go, Todd. Good base on this one. Failsafe's base was horrible, but great base on this one. I'm happy I decided to take a chance on him. That he wasn't a statue, even though this is a statue. And if you're wondering, yes, I will put this behind him, sort of like as an extra effect when I have him on the new shelving. But yeah, there he is. I'm really happy I got him. And yeah, it's just a nice looking Batman. The Batarang is ginormous though. I mean, compared to his hands, it's a freaking ginormous Batarang. But yeah, cool Batman. Happy I got him. And yeah, black and gray works a lot. The most impressive thing, of course, is this cape. Because this is, I mean, you can really imagine this guy on a shelf, proper lighting, the cape draped over him, or just pull it back. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to display him, but he will be front of the shelf. And that's it for the show. Thank you guys for watching the show. If you did, you know, already, thank you. If not, it doesn't hurt to hit like. And I know a lot of people watch the show, but the views don't count because you're not a signed-in member. So please sign in and subscribe to the show. And please comment and share. I do appreciate it, especially the sharing part. So this is a message out there to anyone out there who is a toy manufacturer or an action figure manufacturer. Contact me. I've been looking at other action figures for maybe next year, season 5. And there's a few other companies out there that I wouldn't mind getting the stuff from. But like I said, I need these manufacturers that you guys know to send me stuff. It'd be nice, because I'm going to keep on buying DC Multiverse no matter what. As long as McFarlane's doing Multiverse, I'm going to keep buying them, because I am a toy-holic after all. But I wouldn't mind expanding into other action figures as well. But I need those shares to go out to those other manufacturers and for them to contact me and to start sending me stuff. It'd be nice, because I watch a lot of action figure reviews, and a lot of these people get stuff sent to them. I don't. So, of course, I want EB Games to send me stuff, but you know, other companies as well. I wouldn't mind. It's part of the fun. And all that said, I know I'm begging. I'm begging for likes. I'm begging for subscriptions. I'm begging for comments and shares. It's just because it'd be nice to keep the show going. Because it is expensive. You know it's expensive. You buy these too. You toy hunt for them too. I know they can be expensive. And to start buying another series, well, I need some encouragement. But that's it. Yeah, like I said, great action figure. I will give you a heads up. I wasn't happy with the close-up with this thing, so I might have cut that out. I don't know yet. We'll see what the editor does in the editing. I am worried about these arms because they are super stiff, and I'm worried about breaking them if I take them out again. But we'll see. We'll see. But that's it for now. So, of course, as always, especially this holiday season, and yes, this is going to be me talking about mental health, because a lot of people kind of make fun of people like you and me who collect action figures. Well, there you have them. If it was wired, you wouldn't need this. But that's it for the show. So little my usual wrapping up the show bit, because it is important for me, especially this time of year. So yes, I'm going to ramble on about mental health a little bit, because a lot of people look at people like you and me, as toy collectors, as action figure collectors, as thinking there's something wrong with us. Well, there's not. This is something that a lot of people don't understand. It's sort of our way of maintaining a mental health issue for ourselves, because these do help. Because instead of doing other things like, going out drinking, getting stoned, we save up, we starve, and buy action figures that we can enjoy, and they last a lot longer than going a night at the bar. So this time of year, with a lot of people, I mean, I've said it before, a lot of men commit suicide. It's really depressing how many men commit suicide, and this time of year doesn't help, because if you're alone this time of year, and trust me, I know what it's like, because I'm alone this time of year, it's not easy to always get through the day to see all these other people happy and smiling. So please, if you know someone who collects action figures, don't discourage them. If anything, encourage them, because it's good for your body, your mind, and your mental health to stay healthy, and these help. These really do help. I mean, I could be having a horrible day, and I get an action figure, and I'm like, okay, I'm in a bit of a better mood now. I'm a bit better, because I know I have something to film, to talk about with you, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. The same thing for the people out there who maybe not do video channels. It's just, if you collect them, keep it up, okay? I'd rather have you collect these and maybe not watch the videos or hit like or subscribe, as long as I know that that I'm watching the people out there not take their own lives. Okay? I'm rambling a little bit, but as you know, anyone who's watched my channel, in 2024, I lost a person who inspired me, a friend that I was lucky enough to call a friend. I still miss Bernie Moreau to this day. I still think about him. But the fact of the matter is, it's something that just is so important to me, that not only men's mental health, but that is the priority, but mental health in general this time of year. A lot of depressed people out there. Reach out. Okay? And if you do know a toy manufacturer and they like the videos, well, that's a good way to help me stay happy, because I would like to get looking forward to season 5 and maybe getting some different action figures. And last but not least, this holiday season, do your best, of course, to look forward at maybe 2026 being a better year. Maybe 2026 will be a season 5 of On the Peg. Okay, who am I kidding? There'll be more On the Pegs in 2026. I'm not sure it's going to be every week. I don't know yet. It depends, but you got to do your best, no matter what, to stay positive. And that's it for the show. That's it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this show. Thank you for the people at EB Games for letting me put stuff on hold when I can't pick it up right away. For Shane for liking the show and making comments. For anybody else who watches the show. And for those of you who are going to finally sign up to YouTube and subscribe, thank you, of course. And if Stefan Tetru or Mr. McFarlane's watching, hey, it's about time. I've been doing this for 4 seasons now. Cut this Canadian a break and, maybe just drop me a line. That's it for now. I will tease you, however. I don't want to end the year on a bit of a downer like today is, because I'm still not well. I'm still not 100%. Still sick, and I'm also worried about refilming the close-up with the cape. So there will be one more show before the end of 2025. So this one time you definitely want to hit that little subscription notification bell. Because there's going to be... okay, I'll tease you. There's going to be a Batgirl digital. There's going to be another one of these gold label limited, authenticated limited editions. This one only has 3,350 of these. The glow-in-the-dark Demon. And something I've been delaying, this is why I was thanking people at EB Games Rito, I finally managed to pick up my 2-pack of Atom Smasher and the Spectre. So you definitely want to keep an eye on that notification to see when that show is going to pop up. But that probably will end the 2025 year. That'll probably end season 4. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in every Friday, watching the show, for putting up with me having bloopers and rambling on sometimes like I've done tonight. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the show. You guys take care. This will be airing pretty much right before winter solstice, so have a great solstice. And like I said, there'll be one more show before the end of the year, so please use that little bell notification. And I hope you like it. And that's it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Keep buying action figures. Keep sending the videos out to toy companies and toy manufacturers and stores and your friends, of course. And I'll say it again. Do your best for your body, your mind, your emotional being to stay healthy. This time of year, I know it's hard, but you got to do your best to stay happy. And last but not least, stay positive. And we'll see you for one more episode of On the Peg before 2026. Hey, welcome back to On... Hey, welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow-raising, the bearded toyholic. I am, of course, the one, the only, that... Why am I repeating myself? Yeah. Hey, welcome back. What's with the fucking hands? I don't know. It's like, what? My brain is... Can't even end season 4 without making a blooper. Without a Batman special. And Batman special. Tongue and lips don't work. The end version of Failsafe that you saw in that not zero hour, the Amanda Waller storyline. Yeah, I'm behind. Yes, I haven't read comic books in a while. I am behind, okay, editor? It's action figures or comic books. Okay? So yeah, the whole thing with the Amanda Waller stealing powers, it was a finalized version of Flash. Talk about a blooper. Because a lot of people kind of make fun of people like you and me who collect action figures. They don't realize it's part of how we stay mentally healthy. Fuck, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm screwing up. Take all that over again. Well, there you have them. Happy I got them? I hope I want... like I really can't...